What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sydney Jack, and I'm here today rocking out with Trillionaires. Thank you so much for having me. So 2019 has been really, really great for me. I began the year doing this Polar Express train ride show, which is like an interactive musical on a train, for lack of better words. And I did it last year, well, the year before last. So that was the winter of 2017. And then I did it again in the winter of 2018. So the show ended on January 1st. And I was already in rehearsals for Dreamgirls like midway through December. So that was really exciting for me. And I think it was most exciting because it was my first principal role. So up until that point, I had been doing a lot of ensemble work, which is great. I'm so happy and fortunate for that opportunity too, because I feel like you can learn a lot on stage when you're not saying anything, because then you literally have to rely on your actions and your face and what emotions those things are projecting. So Dreamgirls was really, really fun. And I think right now it's crazy. I think it's just a lot of divine timing, because at the same time that Dreamgirls was happening, I went to Shreveport, Louisiana to compete for my Miss America preliminary title, and that's where I was crowned Miss Red River City. So that happened on January 26th, and my number in the pageant is 26. Coincidence? I don't know. But it was really exciting. And like a month later, the web series that I had been working on the previous summer, which is Days With Nijay, we premiered it on March 16th. So it literally was just like boom, 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 boom. And I've been working on this boom for a very long time. So I'm so happy, so grateful. And then I got some more good news last month. I was hired with the World War II Museum as one of the Victory Bells. So they're basically like an entertainment group for the museum and ambassadors for the museum. But I think the coolest part about it is I get to be like a 1940s version of myself, which I'm still perfecting, but I've been looking at old videos of Dorothy Dandridge and Lena Horne, Doris Day, just a lot of prominent musicians and singers at the time. So I'm really excited about that. And I really can't wait to like just post a video of me rehearsing when I really get the feel for this new character. So that's really exciting. As far as music, that's been a bit tougher for me. And I think more than anything, I'm learning about the business side and the networking side. Like, it's just a bit different for a singer, I find. I think that when you're an actress, you go in, you audition, you get it or you don't get it, you move on, right? And with making your own music, first of all, that's something else in itself entirely, because when I'm acting, I am taking somebody else's words and I'm putting them into my body, putting them into my spirit, but they are not my words, right? When it comes to this music thing, especially for my process, I'm definitely like, I will hear a melody in my head and I'll turn on my voice recorder and like just record myself, just doing stuff. And eventually those things come together like piece by piece. And that's really my process. The thing is, I'm not an instrumentalist, so I don't play piano, I don't play guitar. So the toughest thing that I've had to do so far is find a producer that can do those things for me and can hear the melody that I'm making with my voice. So that's been very hard. Right now I have about 5 songs, maybe 2 or 3 of which are fully written, but they don't have any music. So any producers out there, _ Sydney Jack, please find me. I'm in desperate need of a producer right now, because that's definitely a goal for the last quarter of this year. I would like to put out a music project, because I'm one of those people, I feel like you cannot claim to be these things unless you have work that supports that. So I feel like right now, I can say I'm an actress. I have work that supports that. But although I may be a vocalist, there is nothing right now that proves my songwriting and singing abilities. And so that's something that's big for me. So within the next year, I want to put out some music and I want to perform that music. Next year, springtime, I want to have one of my screenplays filmed. So I have 2 screenplays written right now, and I'm also working on a show with my roommate. Shout out to you, Destiny Smith, DU, class of 2018. We graduated together, and we are currently putting together a show. Very Insecure meets Atlanta, but very focused on the millennial woman and seeing her for the millennial black woman, excuse me, and seeing her for what she is and not so much what society wants her to be or what we've been told by society that we must be all. The show is really nerve-wracking for me because I think the character is really, really close to who I am personally, and I'm really not the person that opens up to people. So having that much truth in a character, because at that point you can no longer hide. So I'm nervous about that, but I also feel like that's probably going to be some of my greatest work to date because it is so real and so true to myself. And lastly, but definitely not least, I am working on the Real Life Fantasy campaign, which is a part of my platform for Miss Louisiana. And I got the basis of the idea about 3 years ago. I interned with this theater company, and they did this production of The Lion King, and it was about 70 or so students, right? And these are kids ages 8 to about 14. And out of those 70-something kids, there were only 2 students of color. And they did not have the principal role. They were like flamingos. And for me, that was an issue because it's The Lion King, and the entire story happened in Africa. So it was like seeing cultural appropriations happen in front of my face, right? So I get to watch, and no disrespect to them, but I'm watching white children learn Swahili and all these native African tongues. And I know for a fact that this opportunity was not even placed in the communities that it needs to be placed in. So that I couldn't tell my little cousins or family friends about this opportunity because it was something that wasn't marketed to them. So that's something that I'm really pushing for with my Real Life Fantasy campaign. Creating the avenues and the opportunities for students and children and the youth of color to be able to express themselves, because that's something that I didn't have growing up either. And when I went to college, I realized how far behind I was as far as having this base knowledge, right, of Black performers and of Black history and understanding what Black art does for the culture. So I feel like it's something that is important to our community as Black people, but I think it's something that's important to society as a whole. We have to be able to show and expose ourselves authentically. And in order to do that, we have to set up our own institutions and our own infrastructures so that those things can happen and we don't have to worry about them being tainted or not being as authentic as they could be because they're in the hands of someone who doesn't fully understand that struggle. So I'm really excited about that. And again, I'm really nervous. And I will say I've been doing some community outreach at the housing facility in Algiers. And it's nerve-wracking because I remember being a kid, but not really. And I feel like I have to offer up my most authentic self. Like, I feel like that's the only way possible. So beyond anything else, right now, 2019, my acting career, Miss Louisiana, all of my professional endeavors, I think they're all doing the same thing, which is forcing me to look within myself and ask myself some real questions. And it's scary because only I have the answers to these questions. So it's all me right now. I gotta be honest with myself because that's the only way that anything I say or anything I do is gonna land and really affect people's hearts. So it's crazy right now, but it's lit and I'm happy.